Hi, everybody, and welcome to Happy Wednesday. We're talking about September 27th, and I just wanted to touch base with everybody and kind of walk through a couple of the processes that we need for this week. So, you're going to receive an email that looks just like this. Now, on that email, you're going to see the link that's going to be right up here, and you're going to see a link for a medical form and a link for a roommate selection form. So we want to talk about each of these pieces, make sure that we're all on the same page, because the more communication that we have and the more clear everybody is, the better the trip, obviously, right? And so we're roughly 3 weeks away from travel. And so, one of the things that we want to talk about is our medical form. Now, our medical form is very simple, but extremely important. We want to go through, and each student is going to get one of these from Mr. Foss and Mr. Qualley on Wednesday, and then they're going to return it on Friday when we do our roommate selections. Okay, so one of the things that I ask on this medical release form is please, please, please be very, very specific. The more information that we have, the better opportunity we have to provide a great trip for your student, right? And so for a lot of people, they're just saying, nope, pretty healthy, all good, don't take any medications. For others, we need to know what it is, right? Just making sure that we have all the information that we need. Now, when you go through and you look at like the medication being used, that just gives us an idea because we have 24-hour access to medical personnel. That just gives us access to make sure that if in the event that something would happen, that we're all dead on. We know exactly what it is. Now, if you are comfortable sending the meds with your student and they take it all on their own, feel free. We still ask that you document it though. If you're not comfortable, put that right on there and be like, a chaperone will distribute it each day. We have one of our chaperones that we designate as our medical person, and so they'll help that. And there will be more information about the medical stuff once I'm able to go through these medical forms too. So don't be shocked if there's a medical like questions that I have on the medical stuff. I'll be sure and reach out to you in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks before we travel, and make sure that we have everything that we need on our end. So please do a great job filling those out, and then have the students return it on Friday. Now the other one that we have is our roommates. Um, Here's how this works. On Wednesday, each student will receive one of these. Okay, so they'll receive on one side medical form. Okay, and then on the other side, they'll have their DC roommate list. So they'll get their med form, they'll get their roommate list. I have them back to back so that it's just easier paperwork filing, making sure that we have it. Plus, the students really want to choose their roommates. So in order to do that, they've got to get that medical form in. So we're kind of double edged, kind of taking care of things at two things at once here. Now, don't freak out if you do not see your student's name on here or they're in the wrong spot. This is a work in progress on this video, and we fine tune stuff before we get the final one sent out. Okay, but definitely reach out if you see something wrong and let me know at that point too. Okay, so what's going to happen is we have our roommate options. So we have the top option, we have the bottom option. Your student will put their name right here, and they can write this on there. They'll have a paper copy, and remember the med forms on the back, but they'll be able to put their name here, and they choose their three roommates. Now we have rooms of four. And so if you notice, we'll have on the male side, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms, and then one room of three. Now, for planning purposes, a lot of people are like, well, I only have two or one other person that I'm going to room with. Well, just know that we don't just get free rooms, right? That we have to those are all covered, but they want four to a room. And so what'll happen is we'll have 6 rooms of 4, one room of 3. But if you come with just 2 to the meeting on Friday, just understand that we have to take 2 from somewhere else and put them together to create that room of 4. So for most groups, they'll come in on Friday, meet 7:45, 7:50. They'll come in, all of their groups will be together. We staple their 4 pieces of paper together. They're done for the day. They're good to go. They have their roommates as far as what on our end it's taken care of. Now, in our final meeting, we let the parents, guardians, you get to double check their selections, make sure that they're good. Now, for the female side, we're at 26. So we'll have 6 rooms of 4 and then 1 room of 2. And we have a little flexibility to go like 2 rooms of 3 instead of a room of 4 and a room of 2. So we have a little bit of flexibility in there. The only thing, the hotel will not let us go up to 5. Okay, so it's 4. So sorry about that. It's I know it's a tough decision for a lot of students, but we do the best that we can to make it the greatest trip for them. So two big things, right? We got our med form that make sure we're honest on, make sure that we're all on the same page, and then we have our roommate selection form. Okay, so those two things the students will get on Wednesday. Friday morning, 7:45, 7:50. We'll turn those in. We'll do roommate selections real quick, and then you'll get a final meeting thing from me or video from me probably by next Tuesday. That gives everybody 2 full weeks to make sure that they're watching it, taking care of everything that we need, and we're getting everybody on the same page for the trip. So looking forward to traveling with the students. We've got Mr. Bauman, Mr. Qualley, Mr. Foss, Mrs. Nelson as our chaperones. Everybody's super excited. Right now, we have 53 students signed up. I know a couple people just got released from the wait list. We have a couple people that are trying to sign up now. So that number may change a little bit, but that change will only happen if it works with World Strides. Definitely reach out. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll get them taken care of for you right away. Hope everyone has a great day. Looking forward to working with all of you.